15-1. (15-6).
All right, Junior Trans Am on the track. Happy New Year, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming out to Thunder RC. Really good crowd for the first race of the year. Not too bad, not too shabby. Can't complain here. Do appreciate you all coming out. We are racing again, I guess, the next 4 weeks. Pretty much next 4 Sundays. No, we're racing next Saturday. No, next Sunday, next Saturday, next Sunday. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Hold on, let me look. Now I gotta look. Where's my calendar? Let's see, today is the 1st. We run the 8th and the 15th, and that's the next 2 Sundays. Then we race the 21st, which is a Saturday, and then we race the 29th, which is a Sunday. So basically Saturday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll get it right. Sign up for Thunder Jam before Myron has a coronary. Easy, Dakota. Anybody want to sign up for Thunder Jam that hasn't signed up for Thunder Jam yet, please sign up for Thunder Jam. If you want to race 12 scale, make sure you sign up for 12 scale for Thunder Jam. 13.5. Now there's 2. Yes, me and Jimmy Jenkins. So make sure you get signed up. Trying to think of anything else. That's about it. Sign up for Thunder Jam. Aye. Juniors are out there. I need my TC drivers out to Marshall, or at least 4 of them. I got Matt Lyons, your TQ, followed by Eric, Justin, and Daryl. So we'll take the top 4. Matt, Justin, Daryl, and Eric to Marshall. What do we miss from Marshall? Daryl got over there. Eric got the sweeper. Oh, Justin's. All right, line them up. Yeah, just line them up there. Second playback. Second one. Yep, right there. Claimer's not running. Oh, no. TJ went home, so there's only 7 in the. Yes. All right, we are ready. Drivers, everybody goes on the tone. No creeping. On the tone, less than 5. And they're off. So let's see. Oh, Dakota up into second. Logan. Oh, Logan goes inside. Dakota goes out wide. This is battling for position now. Oh, the marshals get taken out by both. Oh my gosh. All right, you gotta move. You're blocking my signal. Joseph out in the lead. Dakota takes the pipe. So it is Joseph Steele out, almost a lap lead. Yes.
4 minutes left.
Oh, Dakota gets caught on the pipe. I don't know what the marshal was doing there, looking at the underside, checking for leaks. Hey, I marshaled twice today. I'm up here, sir. You want to call a race? I'll come marshal. What? I'm old. Not as old as you, but I'm old. Hi, Joseph in the lead, followed by Logan, then Dakota. Dakota and Logan fighting it out tooth and nail there. They're about 1.6 seconds apart from each other. Joseph yanks the trigger down the straightaway, put a lap. Oh, Dakota throws it off the track. Marshall goes out there to get him. He loses a lot of ground to Logan. Logan's losing debris on the track. Slow down for the corners. You got to let off. Let off. There you go. Joseph out. Logan now 9 seconds up on Dakota. Dakota works his way down the straightaway, trying to close in on Logan. Oh, Dakota cartwheels. Wait. Yeah, okay. Dakota gets a little help there.
2 minutes left.
Passed them clean. Oh. So Dakota into second now. The leader coming up to put a lap on him. Oh, body tuck. Take it over by Justin over there. Go, go, go. Oh, the battle.
1 minute
Down the
left.
straightaway. Dakota and Logan fighting it out again. Dakota goes out wide. Logan tightens it up. Oh, Logan turns in early. Bounces off. Gets going again.
45 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
Joseph in the lead. Oh no, first, second, and
15
third
seconds
caught up
left.
on each other. It's a drag race. Dakota was blocking. I know. Oh, last lap. Whoever finishes to the line will get second.
Dakota Briggs done.
Dakota, you're done.
Joseph Steele done.
Joseph takes the
Logan
win.
Fletcher
Dakota
done.
brings it home in second, and Logan in a close third.
The race is completed. Tim Moore. Wesley McCutcheon. Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, drivers from the last race, back out to Marshall. Drivers from the last race, please come back to Marshall. All right, looking for Logan
Justin
and
on
Joseph. See Logan out there. Here goes Joseph and Dakota. All right, we have marshals. Tim, Justin, Wes, and Casey. Wake up, Casey. It's time to race. Casey was over there sleeping, I know. Caught him earlier. Was gonna Snapchat it, but yeah.
Casey Griffith. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, line them up. Line them up, line them up, line them up. Tim Moore, your BQ for GT.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Followed by Justin, Wes, and Casey. Justin, Wes, and Casey. Who's got the vacuum out there?
30 seconds to the start of
Holy
the
cow,
race.
that's loud. Oh, it's Wes. Is that my fan? No. Okay. Drivers, hey, move up there a little, Justin. And Wes, just a little bit. Right, perfect.
15
There you go.
seconds to the start
All right.
of the race.
Drivers on the tone, less than 5. Ooh. Oh, beating and banging off the start on themselves, but Tim Moore out to the lead, followed by Justin, West, and Casey. Oh, cartwheeling. Justin Oliver into the lead. Casey up to second. Watch sweeper as he backs in. There you go. Never seen a car go that far backwards without having reverse built in. Uh-oh. Justin's in the lead, but his transponder is not counting. Let's see, he's car 2. I'll have to add him some laps here. I know which one he is.
5 minutes left.
Justin, your leader, the all white. Tim Moore in second. Casey in third, West in fourth. Justin about 1.6 seconds ahead of Tim. Tim trying to close in on him. Casey up about 17 seconds on Wes. Looks like he's got him by a lap. But Casey not too far behind Tim, only 2.9 seconds. Justin 1.2 now. Comes back 0.7. As Tim closes in on his back bumper. They go through the carousel, through the shark fin, onto the straightaway. Tim closes up big time. Justin goes a little wide at the question mark. Back into the carousel. Oh, pushing. Tim takes the lead. So Justin falls to second. Casey now about 3 seconds behind Justin as Tim stretches it out hard. 1.3 second gap. All I know is I got a buffer.
3 minutes left.
That's why I got a buffer. Tim now stretching it out just a little bit. 4 seconds is the gap now. Casey still about 2.8 behind Justin. Not letting Justin get away. Wes about a lap down to Casey. Oh, Wes upside down on the sweeper. Watch the sweeper, watch the sweeper. Easy coming into infield. Tim now only about 6 seconds ahead of Wes as he had to slow down there a little bit. Or Justin. Wes, Casey about 2.4 behind Justin.
2 minutes left.
So Casey's starting to close in on Justin. Trouble for Tim there. Tim scraping pipes, going out wide. Gonna let Justin close in on him. But Justin's got to worry about Casey. Casey's still about a second and a half behind him. Justin taps, coming onto the straightaway. Casey starting to close even further. Oh, trouble through the chicane. Casey gets around Justin as Justin puts it into the penalty box. Body, body, body. So Casey up in the second now. He's about 5 seconds behind Tim.
1 minute left.
Oh no, Tim's out. Casey takes the lead. So Casey Griffith into the lead, Justin in second, about 7 seconds back. Wes gonna move up to third.
"30 seconds left.
Casey Griffin, your leader, out there in the green Camaro. Justin about 7 seconds back in the white Panos.
15 seconds left.
And Wes in the Cadillac. My bad, white McLaren.
Casey Griffith done. Wesley McCutcheon done.
Just waiting on Justin to bring her home in second.
Justin
And
on
that's a
liver
race.
done.
Everybody's done. Casey Griffith winning the B main. Good job, Casey. Justin bringing it home 7 seconds back in
The race is
second.
completed.
And Wes, all the way up from Alabama, bringing it home third. We won't hold that Alabama thing against you. All right, GTA main, Justin,
Tina.
Myron, Steve, Brian, and Joseph.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Joseph Steele.
All right, drivers from last race back out to Marshall. We got Wes out here in the camo.
Steve Queen. Brian Lettrich.
Hey, Wes, you put on some weight.
Justin Lyons.
Here comes Casey looking for Tim to Marshall. He's back to back to back. And Justin's out there in the middle there, Tim. All right, Justin, your TQ for GT.
One minute to the
Followed
start
by
of the
Myron,
race.
Steve, Brian, and Joseph.
.45 seconds
Bring
to
her
the
up there,
start of
Joseph.
the race.
Let's see. Nope, Steve is third. Joseph, you're fifth. Put the green one in.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
He's fifth. There we go. Now we're good.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, are we ready? On the tone, less than 5. And they're off. Oh, Lyons goes out wide. Myron inside. Gave him all he needed. Steve in tow. They tangle through the carousel. Myron stretches out as Letridge jumps up in the second. Steve in third. Justin all the way to the back of the pack. Gonna have to fight his way back through. But up at the front, Myron in the white. Brian in the orange. Steve in the blue and yellow. Joseph in the green. And Justin in the purple and blue. Oh! Justin pulls it off. Oh, Letridge cartwheels. Myron gets spun out by himself. Falls to third. Steve Keithy up in the lead. Now he taps. No one wants to lead this one right now. Letridge trying to close in, though. He wants to bite at it. Steve
5 minutes
Keithy
left.
in the lead in the Serpent. Letridge in the X-Rays. Myron in the Associated. Letridge tightens it up. Myron tightens it up. But Steve holding on to that lead. Letridge into the infield. Tightens it up even more. Crisscrossing off the back bumper of Steve Keithy. Steve doing everything he can and hold on to it. Goes out a little wide. Letridge tries to come inside. Can't get a run on him. Letridge right there on Keithy's rear bumper again and again. Steve, hold on. Oh, Letridge goes inside. Nice clean inside pass. Takes over the lead. Letridge taken to the lead in the Camaro. Steve right behind him now, trying to put pressure on himself, taps out. Myron takes over second. The battle, Brian, Myron, Steve through the sweeper into the infield. Letridge trying to hold on to this.
4 minutes left.
He goes out wide at the Superman. Oh, Steve caught up on the wall. Wes gets his second Marshall of the day. Myron now on Letridge's rear bumper. Can he hold it? Oh, Letridge taps Myron around clean. Yeah, I said that. Myron around clean. Letridge right there, though, putting it on Myron's rear bumper every corner. Myron taps. Letridge around. So Letridge back up into the lead. Myron down the second. Steve trying to close in on him. He is about 2 seconds behind Myron. Myron 2 seconds behind Letridge. Joseph Steele only 8/10 behind Steve, though. So four-way battle here. Oh, Letridge taps at the question mark. Oh, Steve taps, let Joseph around. So Steve down the fourth, Joseph up in the third.
Left.
Steve, little traction roll, bouncing off the pipes, trying to close back in on Joseph, but up at the front, Myron taking off that 2 seconds down to a half a second. Letridge into the carousel, out wide. Myron, Letridge taps. Myron tries to go around the outside. Right there, though. Letridge trying to hold on to it. Myron, goes inside. He backs off. Letridge taps, spins himself around. Myron takes over the lead. Still, the leader keeps on tapping out. So Letridge now 1.6 back. Jumps back up to 0.8 back as he closes back in on Myron. He who leads seems to slow down once he gets there. Myron holding on to that lead now. The gap, 0.7. Myron tightens it up around the question mark. Letridge, though, tightening up even more. Myron taps at the carousel. Letridge taps coming out of the carousel. Keithy about 5 seconds back and forth. Joseph only 2.8 behind Letridge as Myron stretches it out to a second. Oh, Joseph taps at the carousel. Going to let Keithy move in on him. The gap was 5.4, now down to 4.5 between Steve and Joseph. But up at the front, the gap half a second again. Letridge pushing back in and on the charge. Myron goes out wide before the carousel through the chicane.
45 seconds left.
Oh, Myron taps with 45 to go. Letridge back up into the lead. Myron doing everything he can. He's going to have to work at it to close back in. Letridge taps. Myron inside. Oh, they drag race. Letridge backwards. Myron takes back over the lead. I'm not sure what happened there. They door handled the door. They were like dead on each other. There was no one leading there. Myron taps again. Letridge back in the lead. Oh, Myron tries to dive inside. 15 seconds to go. So Letridge back into the lead. Myron back down to second. Myron tightens it up at the Joker through the carousel. 3, 2, 1. Last corners. Letridge taps.
Right,
oh my gosh.
Myron done.
Joseph brings it home in third. Steve in fourth.
Done.
Unbelievable. 0.145 separated the top two drivers.
The race is completed.
You weren't fat. Hey, Joseph, that's half the battle, man. You ran consistent, even though you were slower. No, that was well. His here's the one. You know? So like his fast lap is 14.6 or 13.4, 13.5, 13.6, 13.6. That's the consistency right there.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
You know, you look at 2, 3, 4, 5. He was even more consistent than that. That makes sense.
Scott Percher.
So.
Justin Onroad.
All right.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Drivers from last race, back out to Marshall. Drivers from last race, please come back in Marshall. There we go.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Justin needs to with marshalling. Aye, Letridge, Myron, Steve, and Justin. I will need you back out here, Justin, if you would, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Joseph is back-to-back, so we'll give him a second here.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Wow. Stupid dots. I'm going to burn those dots. We don't need them right now. Easy, Justin. All right, who we missing from Marshall? Oh, he's sitting down. I missed you there. All right, line them up. Line them up. Check in there, Joseph. Make sure you got a transponder.
Joseph Steele.
Okay. Joseph on the point, your TQ for Trans Am. Followed by Justin. On the wall. On the wall. No, white first. White first. Then gold. Then gold. Then blue. What are you doing, Justin? All right, are we ready? Drivers on the tone, less than 5. Oh, little bargy already from the back. Oh, Justin traction rolls. Pimp parks it. Nope. So it is Joseph, Scott, and Justin. Justin, a little bit too much traction in that compound on the front. So Joseph now trying to stretch it out. 3 seconds. Oh, taps through the chicane. Oh, trouble for Scott. Body tuck, body tuck. Clear. Oh, gives second place over to Justin Oliver with the body tuck on Scott. Joseph, your leader, out by 4 seconds. Scott now 3 seconds behind Justin. I was just waving by. Joseph out to the lead,
6
followed by
minutes
Justin
left.
and then Scott. Still about 4 seconds separate the whole field between drivers. 4 seconds to Justin, 4 seconds to Scott. Oh, traction roll for Justin. Gonna let Scott close in on him a little bit. Justin trying to keep it smooth in the corners, not snatching the wheel. The gap now 3.8 seconds between Justin and Scott.
5 minutes left.
Scott just a tick faster than Justin though. Justin with a 15.2 fast lap, but Scott with that 15.1. Joseph with a 15 flat. So only 2/10 of a second separate the whole class. Will Joseph jump back into those 14-second laps? Oh, we have debris. Debris in the carousel. Yep, the French driver. We lost the wing. Oh no, we lost the whole nose. His car is running much cooler now. He's got lift though, and no front bumper. That's allowing Justin to stretch it out on him. About 10-second gap now. Justin traction rolls again.
Left.
Keithy out there to Marshall. Oh, that's the Camaro? Oh, okay. No, it does not come off. Joseph, 14.9. Yeah, you guys know you're running for 8 minutes? We're making Myron Marshall for the whole 8 minutes too. 8-minute VTA A main. Okay, anybody gets a bonus lap if you hit Myron's feet.
Three minutes left.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an 8-minute main. The gap now 12 seconds to Justin, to Joseph. Scott 10 seconds behind Justin. Lots of track time. So who's ready for an enduro this summer? I guess we could do a GT enduro. I don't.
2 minutes left.
We'll use that. Hey, GT enduro, but we'll use the one layout that was like 14 seconds. Oh no, Scott Pritchard off the track. Yeah, Jackie would need multiple bodies, not drivers. No, can't do one car. Three. I can't drive somebody else's radio.
One minute left.
It's either that or we do a TTO1 or 02. TTO2 enduro. $40 entry fee per person that buys the car.
45 seconds left.
And then we donate them afterwards.
$30 seconds left.
Uh-oh. Watch it coming in the infield. Got him. What? Joseph out there marshaling.
15 seconds left.
Only 15 more seconds. TCB Maine, you're up.
Justin Oliver done. Joseph Steele done.
Waiting on Scott. And that's
Scott
a race.
Pritchard done.
Joseph takes the win, followed by Justin, and then Scott Pritchard in third.
The race is completed.
Okay, this is the B main for all the B marbles.
Tim Moore. Brad Norris 2. Farmer Mike.
All right, drivers from last race, back out to Marshall, please. Get out here.
Wesley McCutcheon. Jeffy Woodard. Carl Goulton.
Whoa.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Here comes Claimer. TJ has left the building and gone back to Atlanta to lick his wounds. Who am I missing for Marshall here? Justin Oliver. In the middle. All right, Jackie, Tim, Carl, Mike, Brad, Brian, Wes.
One minute to the start of the race.
Jackie, Tim, Carl, Mike, Brad, Brian, Wes.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, are you ready? No? You
30
sure?
seconds to the start
right.
of the race.
Warning, Tim took his glasses off. Drivers, on the tone, less than 5. And they're off. Jackie in the lead, Tim in tow, tightens it up into the carousel. Jackie stretches it out through the chicane. Battle back, Blick putting pressure on Carl. Oh, Brad traction rolls through the sweeper, goes to the back of the pack. Oh, Carl putting it all over the back of Tim. Tim worrying about Carl, letting Jackie get away. Oh. Brad gets around Brian. So does Wes. So Brian down to 7th. Jackie out to 2.7 second lead. Oh, Carl and Tim
5
battling.
minutes
Gonna let Blick into the mix. Blick gets plowed. He's used to it, getting plowed. Yeah, I know, farm humor. Jackie gets around traffic. Brad with Brian right in front of him. Green and white, pink and white. Battling for position, 6th and 7th. But Tim and Carl tooth and nail for that 2nd and 3rd spot. Brad taps in the carousel. Brian taps coming out of the chicane. Brad rolls it. 2nd and 3rd behind you. Thank you, sir. Oh, Wes gets backwards, pops the leader. Brad taps.
4 minutes left.
Tim still getting pressure from Carl as they come up behind Claimer. Tim getting a little bit of breathing room there. Oh! Blick getting into the mix there as Tim and Carl work the way past traffic. Brad gets around Brian. So Brad up into 6th, Brian down to 7th. Blick taps, loses ground to Tim and Carl. Brad through the sweeper, go low. Brad gets spun around, falls back to 7th. Blick still in that 4th spot in front of Wes. Brad says, go, Brian, I'm fighting for position with you. Brian taps, Brad on his back bumper. Oh, body tuck. Body tuck, body tuck.
3 minutes left.
That's Wes in 5th. Gonna let Brian and Brad close in on him now. Blick. Jackie takes it to Wes. Tim and Carl, tooth and nail this whole race. The gap, 0.4 at the line. Claimer gets spun around, Brad around for 6th. Claimer down to 7th again. Carl closes in on Tim, tightens it up. The gap was 0.4 at the line last lap, but it's going to be tighter as Tim goes out wide. Carl tightens it up onto the straightaway. Carl in the brown and silver, Tim in the green and white. They go through the question mark. Tim pushes out wide before the carousel, but Carl does the same through the chicane. Little bit of body rub from Tim. Carl tries to go inside. Watch
2
it.
minutes left.
Tim taps, but Carl taps Tim. Carl had his chance. Carl goes inside. Tim rolls him. Tim falls to 3rd now as the leader comes to put a lap on the field, but Tim back a toe. Carl goes out wide. Well, we'll let you two fight that one out. I think Carl owes you one. So Tim back up in the second. Oh. So it is Jackie, Tim, Carl, Mike in fourth, Brad in fifth in front of Wes now. Claimer pulls it off. Brad, oh, trouble for Brad. Claimer shouldn't have pulled it off.
1 minute left.
Dead car, no control. Marshall. Pull it. Just take it back to your corner. Wait.
45 seconds
Look
left.
both ways before you cross the road. Put it down. There you go. So looks like Jackie out a lap and a half on
30
Tim.
seconds left.
Tim up 8 seconds on Carl. Blick about a lap back to Carl. Well, almost. He is now. Wes about 10 seconds behind Blick. Blick in the silver, Wes in the
15
green.
seconds left.
Oh, your leader caught up on the pipe, but he's got a lap and a half lead on Tim. Tim might want to get that lap back, but that's not going to happen because you're done, Tim.
More done.
Blick, you're still on the clock. Help him up,
Wesley
put him over the wall.
Done.
Wes, you're done.
Carl Goulden done. Jackie Woodard done.
Jackie takes the B main with a 28.614, 12.5 fast lap.
Farmer Mike done. The race is completed.
Oh my gosh. The O guys are fighting. It's gonna be a cane fight. Watch the video. Watch the video. You can see who hacked whom. Oh, I'm in this race. Crap.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Scott Fuller. Matt Leone. One minute to the start of the race. Robert Durlow. Daryl Beamer. 45 seconds to the start of the race. .30 seconds to the start of the race. .15 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Letrich. Eric Anderson. Justin Lyons.
Certainly is. All right. Running order. Wow, 8 cars. Mr. Matt Lyons is up on top, followed by EA. Justin will be 3rd. Daryl number 4. Brian 5. Robert 6. Steve 7. And Scott, clawing his way into the A, is 8th. Steve, you're 7th. I know you're waiting back there like you're last, but this time you're not. Pull him back a little bit, Carl. Steve, I think Robert's a little up a bit. Look at these guys. Cheating SOBs. Yeah, cheating. This is how they get into the A, is cheating. All right, marshals are in position. Drivers are ready. 6 on the clock. Less than 5. Oh, Matt goes around. Everybody else piles up in the first corner. EA goes to 2nd. Looks like Daryl's in 3rd. Scott goes all the way up to, there's 2 orange cars. I don't know who's who. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Brian's 4th. Steve 5th. Scott 6th. Justin 7th. And Durla back of the pack. So Matt down the backstretch. EA hot on his trail. Then Daryl, Brian, Steve, Scott, and Justin. Battery's out. Wow. Look at that little tiny battery. What's the deal there? You running a half battery? Okay. So Durla with a premature ejection.
5 minutes left.
Yes, sir. Matt on top. More than a straightaway lead in EA. Matt's, let's see, 12-1 fast time. Eric with a 12-1-5 to a 12-1-8 for Matt. Daryl running 3rd. Justin 4th, Scott 5, Brian 6th, Steve 7th. Uh-oh. That sounded like Daryl. Yeah. Wow, that hurt. So Daryl drops to 6th. Justin up to 3rd, Scott up to 4th, Brian up to 5th. Ooh, Scott beating up. Scott all over Justin. Now, Carl showed you how this is done, Scott. How to do it nice and clean. Whoa, there it is. Oh. Yeah. Couldn't believe he did it clean. Didn't know what to do with it when he got it. Oh, there was a nice one. Good move, Scott. Okay, that pushes Scott into, again, just can't play from the front. Whoa! So that drops Brian down to 6th. Daryl up to 5th. Scott's running 3rd. Matt all over the dad's back door there. Oh, Dad lets him go. 2nd place coming up on Justin next. So the gap is closed to 1.3 seconds. If I'm not mistaken, the leaders have now put everybody down. Maybe not Scott. Farm truck.
3 minutes left.
Oh, we're only halfway through the race. The running order is Matt, Eric, Scott, Justin, Daryl, Brian, and Steve. Eric trails Matt by 1.3, Justin behind Scott by 1.6, Brian behind Daryl by 1.1. So there's 3 good races going on. Eric trying really hard to reel Matt in, but Matt did a 12-1 to Eric's 12-2. Eric has fast lap 11.92 to Matt's 12.12. Oh, there it is. There's your leaders turning into the infield now. Around the orange dots they go. In the crosstown, by the shepherd's hook. The gap will be about 0.2, 0.3. Matt holding them off. Leaders coming up on Steve. Steve thinking about being a jammer car.
2 minutes left.
Whoa, that was nicely done, Steve. Yeah, you almost pulled back into traffic a half a second too soon. So the gap was 1/3 of a second. It is again. Must be an Awesomatics. The battery hold down system sucks. Whoa! So there's your leaders in the middle of the infield now, crossing in front of the driver's stand. Eric taps, that'll open up to about a 0.6 separation. So Brian's 3 seconds behind Scott, Steve 2 seconds behind Daryl. Matt on a 36.11, 6:12. Eric looking at a 36.00.2. Scott on a 28.612, Brian on a 27.604, Daryl 27.608, Steve 27.613. 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds left.
Leaders chasing each other. That's the tightest race, and it is for a position. Onto the backstretch they go, 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, separation, 0.2. Oh, Matt taps. Ouch.
30
That doesn't
seconds
sound. That
left.
sounds like Steve Keithy's Lexan. Yes, it was. Recognize that anywhere. Separation 0.2 again. Eric looking inside. Oh, looks deep. Thinks. Taps once.
15
You
seconds
have
left.
15 seconds. Matt's got ice water in his veins, I swear. Yeah.
Eric Anderson done.
Eric got caught at the line. Matt gets a
Driving
parade
record
lap.
done.
Eric caught by 0.4. Matt crossed at,
Daryl Inger done.
wow.
Matt Leon done. Scott Fuller done.
That'd be it. Keithy's, I think, out of it. Matt, well done. 36.12. Icewater, Iceman. Eric's 29.600.4. Scott, 28.613 is third. Brian, 27.604 is fourth. Daryl, 27.610. 5 seconds back. Steve, 23.517. Fast lap belongs to Eric, 11.92. Only guy in the 11s. Matt, 12.12. Scott, 12.64. Brian, 12.75. Daryl, 12.76. Keithy, 12.64. Justin, 12.70.